There's another way. What if you go up to the level of the image makers? What if you can cast images which allow the prisoners to slowly turn on their own, to be released from their own bonds through those images so that they can turn and make that journey themselves? Maybe this is a clue as to why Plato writes dramatic dialogues. What is Plato's Republic but an image? And what does he give us in that book but images that are meant to turn our souls? As I tell my students, maybe we can't ultimately get past the images. And in fact, Socrates tells us, Glaucon gets so excited in this image. He says, take me out there, take me every step of the way, show me the idea of the good. Don't shut up until we see the idea of the good. And Socrates says, I'm sorry, I can't take you there. In fact, I've never been there. I don't know what it's like, but I know it exists. That's philosophy. You've got to make the journey yourself. But what Socrates shows us is that if the cave is a city in which opinion or images are part of that city, not all caves are created equal. Not all cities are created equal. Some images are more powerful at turning our souls towards reality. Some images positively prohibit us from seeing reality. They obstruct our ability to see. We're back again at this deep relationship between the imagination of poetry and philosophy. So what have we gotten here? Just briefly, in these two images, we've gotten a picture of reality as being stratified, of thinking about how there are depths of richness in reality, and philosophy involves going deeper and deeper and deeper into those depths of reality. Secondly, we've seen that that process involves a kind of education. It involves a turning of the soul, that there are obstacles in us, that we don't naturally appear in the world knowing those depths. We have to turn our souls and make the journey through the cave to the idea of the good. In all the rest of Book 7, Socrates gives us the very first account of a liberal education, the quadrivium. He goes through arithmetic, geometry, astronomy, and music, takes us all the way through those steps that people in classical education know about. This is the first place it happens. And then he brings us to dialectic. The end point of that liberal education is when you're asking questions about the first principles of reality. So those are two images to get you going, and you should have plenty to think about and talk about. Next lecture, we start with our other eye,